Hellbreak, the developer of the Hellbreak game for the iPhone, iPad and iPod Touch. In this video I'd like to show you some of the basic concepts of this unique action arcade puzzle. Together we'll go through the first couple of levels from the full version, starting by the Awakening. Every level begins with a nice little poem, and the first of them all is this. In the deepest cave of hell, buried in a small dark cell, burning for eternity, rests our new celebrity. Once you're done with the poetry, tap anywhere on the screen to start the action. Well, there won't be really much action in these first few levels. Here you'll get mainly some initial motivation and the basic info about the controls. Hellbreak offers many different input methods. However, now I'm going to explain just the default one, called the touch. If you're interested in the other options, see the video called Hellbreak Controls Tutorial. So, once you stop burning, follow the instructions and start running. Put a finger on the screen. Anywhere, don't let it take through the action, and start dragging. You don't have to touch the guy or hunt him to the border of the screen. Simply touch, drag, now stop dragging and watch the poor fella run in circles for eternity. As you can see, the dimensions of hell are strangely twisted, and we're going to abuse it a little bit later in the game. Now try to turn the guy, and stop him by lifting the finger from the screen. When the game detected the movement, the devil reappeared to say a few more things. The most important one was that you should jump through the holes up to the portal. It's fairly easy here, but trust me, it will get much harder. Watch the hole closely. Once it completes a line, it appears on the line above on the opposite side of the screen. Completing the topmost line spits it out at the bottom. Again, follow the instructions. Put your finger anywhere on the screen, be sure it doesn't include anything important, and quickly move it upwards. If your timing was right, you've moved through a hole and didn't fall back. Another important thing, you don't have to leave the finger between actions. If you want to jump while you're running, simply touch the screen, drag to run, and when you want to jump, drag up. Once the portal is reached, it will transport you to a whole new infernal dungeon prepared for your amusement. This one is called Burning Ground, and you'll soon see why. But first, the long and elaborate poem. Blazing fire under feet, keeps your soul serene and neat. Again, tap on the screen to hide it, and now look closely on the skulls you're standing on. When you jump through the first hole, another two holes will appear, throwing you back on those jolly fellas on the baseline. You see, some of the skulls are more dangerous than the others. These guys with glowing eyes will burn one of your lives every time you fall down on them. So, watch the holes closely. Don't jump rashly through the first one you see. Wait a while, choose the best one, and jump all the way up to the portal. This one leads to the level named Barbecue. Grill them, bake them, roast them all, no matter if big or small. Two new things are being introduced here, bonuses and obstacles. As we have lost some of our life energy in the previous dungeon, we can replenish it by collecting these hearts. But the blazing fires can be pretty tricky in combination with the moving holes and evil skulls. When you know you'll fall, try to land on the wide ones. However, if you watch carefully, you'll soon notice that there are a few very easy ways. For example, this one. And now comes the first encounter. A little ghost boldly howling, walking round and restless calling. Here you meet the first and the weakest of the infernal demons. Look at his movement pattern. It runs against the holes and flies over them without falling down. When it completes a line, it appears one line lower on the opposite side of the screen, and completing the lowest line spits it on the top. Now you'll have to maneuver more carefully to avoid both falling down and being caught by the nasty creature. This one will just paralyze you for a short time, but there are others who will be much more dangerous. We have been transported to the level called a Shield of Happiness. With pride and honor, dignity, shielded from reality, packed behind a solid plate, to escape a drastic fate. This is also a fairly simple level, designed to demonstrate the shields. When you pick one, it appears in the top left corner of the screen. Now, when a demon attacks, it will protect you from any harm, for a short time. Well, the combination of multiple holes and 2 demons requires some planning and quick reactions. The portal brought us to the last level of this tutorial, the Watchers. Silent Watchers standing sprawling. Where is this one poor soul crawling? Look at them, they just stand and hover in one place. And you know, thou shalt not pass. But the nastiest thing here is the counter hole, which runs in the opposite direction, creating some ugly situations. You'll have to watch for a while before taking action. Definitely don't jump through the first hole you see, and once you think you've got it, move quickly. There is no time for hesitation. So that's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you think I've shown too much, don't be worried. There are still plenty of levels with many different themes, full of various unique creatures and traps to beat. Well, what are you waiting for? Will you break out of hell?